Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. From the title of the video, you already know what this video is about. So this is a continuation of the things I regret not starting in my early 20s. From the last time I listed, I think up to 6 things where I said, find what you love and pursue it. Discipline, passive income, the friends you keep, setting boundaries and standards. If you haven't watched the video, make sure to watch. I'm going to link it up here or in the description box. And now let's get right into the video. Doing it all over again, I'm going back to my 20s. Here are also some of the things that I would do differently. Do not focus on what people think about you. This is extremely important, especially coming from where I grew up, where most of the times we are always worried about what people think about us. And I don't really blame us so much because that was what the society made it look like. So if you do anything that is slightly different from what the society knows, you're judged immediately. Where I come from, my God, the way people judge. So in your early 20s, do not give a rat ass about anybody. Do not let what people think about you stop you from doing whatever it is you're doing. As long as it's not harming anybody, as long as it's not harming you, as long as it's not illegal, as long as it makes you happy, go for it. If you want to maybe start up a YouTube channel and then you're like, oh, people will laugh at me, or what will people say, then don't even bother. So the truth is, the world will adjust. Whatever it is you want to do, if someone or what people will think is what is stopping you from going for it, do not let that stop you. In my early 20s, I to some extent I cared about, what people will say, what my parents will say, what my friends will say, what the society at large will say. And thinking about it now I just do what I want. And I really wish I said it earlier, because there are some things you don't really do in your old age. I'm not old yet, I'm still very young. Honestly, I wish I didn't care about what people thought. I really wish I went all out for what I wanted to do for myself. So if you're watching this and you're still in your early 20s, you're very lucky that you're watching this video. Please go pursue whatever it is you want to pursue. Go do whatever it is you want to do that would bring you utmost joy. Don't let what people think about you stop you from doing that. Which brings me to my next point, which is fail fast. A lot of people, including myself, I was so scared of failing. I won't even lie to you. I was so scared of failing. My first job, things could have gone differently for me, but because I was too scared, hey God, fear can cripple. Because I was too scared of failing, there were a lot of things that went wrong for me. When you fail, the whole world hears about it. They criticize you, they judge you, they curse you, they insult you. See, fail fast. You learn more when you fail. At least you're not starting from scratch, you're starting from experience. So if you want to try out something, try it out. If it doesn't work out, it's fine. If you can get used to failing, you will be able to achieve a lot more. But if you don't do anything because you're scared of failing, you eventually not do anything at all. I'm telling you. So if you want to start up something, maybe you want to start up a small business, go start it up. If it fails, so what happens? When you're young, you have the opportunity to try as much things as you can lay your hands on. Do not be scared whether it's going to work out or not. You're still very young, so don't even think about it. If you do it and it doesn't work out, on to the next thing. Experience is the best teacher. So when you don't do it because you're scared, you're not going to get any experience. But if you do it and you fail, you do it and you fail, you do it and you fail, you will see a pattern, you will see lessons that you're going to learn from those mistakes that will help you make better choices, and then you will start succeeding. When you're young and you get used to failing, when you're older and some things don't work out for you, you already know how to cope, you already know what to do next. So if you can start early to start failing fast, I'm telling you, it's going to help you, it's going to go a long way in your life. Most people that have done a lot of things that are remarkable now were very scared. Do it scared, do it afraid, you're going to overcome it. The next one is stay away from things that give you immediate pleasure, but in the long run is harmful. See, when you're young, a lot of things are very flashy, a lot of things are very shiny and exciting. Be careful. All that glitters is not gold. So because it's giving you instant gratification, excessive smoking, excessive drinking, because it's giving you that immediate pleasure, try to control yourself and know that there is more to life than those things. So if you're someone who is always looking for, I need my reward immediately. I did some things that I wanted like immediate. It has to happen now. That when I look back, I'm like, You could have done this way, you could have done this that way, you could have just waited a little bit. I mean, that's why it's reflection. So if I'm to go back, all those very shiny syndrome effects, don't let them get to you. Don't go for things that will just give you immediate pleasure, that when you think about it in the long run, it's going to be more harmful to you or it's going to derail you from something. Instant gratification is always most times never worth it. Building up skills. To some extent, I'll thank my young self. There were some things that I also worked on, in my early 20s, but I really also wished that I delved deeper into improving some skills that right now might be a little bit of a struggle to do. To make sure that in your early 20s, you're improving and developing your skills that will help you in your professional life, your relationship. If it means reading books, helpful books that will stimulate your brain, attending workshops, taking tutorial courses, build your skills, because most of the times, what you studied in school, you might eventually not make use of it. Nobody has asked me, what did you study? What was your GP? Since I started working, nobody has really asked me that. What they want to know is, what can you do? What value can you provide? And the truth is, these days, you're paid with the kind of value you provide. So if you want to have a better financial life, you need to build up reasonable and useful skills, even in your relationship, because when you get older, you're looking to build something that could maybe lead to you starting a family with someone or even lead you to making friends. There are some skills that are very important. Communication skills, writing skills, presentation skills. Don't go around wasting your 20s and saying, oh, I'll learn this later. You know that adage that they say, you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. There are some things that you struggle with the more you get older. So build those skills that you know are going to be very beneficial to you. If you know a career path that you want to take, Google some important skills that are needed for you to be able to thrive and succeed in career you're looking to go to. Start developing those skills. Negotiation skills, because you will need them when you're looking for a job or even maybe when you're trying to render services to people. Learn to be confident. Build your confidence, because if you're someone people find every time they look at you, they want to describe you, oh, that timid girl, oh, that shy girl, oh, that girl who cannot speak boldly, it's going to really affect you in the workspace. You need to learn to be confident. Like when you walk into a room, you're not intimidated by people. This is something you have to do for yourself. No one is going to do it for you. Learn to speak properly, table manners, table etiquette. In case they invite you to places where you never expected yourself to eat, you should be able to represent yourself. Learn to dress properly. Learn to smell good. You're going to build all those very tiny skills, how to write formal letter, how to write a CV. These are things that you need to do, because sometimes to some of these skills, you might end up paying so much money for them. Now that you're very young and you have time for it, these are things that I wish I worked on, I built on so well. I'm not saying I did terribly, but I really wish I went all the way to do those things for myself. Make sure the skills you're building are very useful, they're very reasonable, and they're sustainable as well. Which brings me to my next point, which is be different. Don't follow the crowd. See, if they say you're weird, fine. Find the coolness in your weirdness. I don't know if that makes sense. I may be blabbing at this point, but do not be scared to be different. Do not be scared to stand out. Back then, I remember when I started this YouTube channel. Guys, so I was like, when people say, even sharing my link, I was so scared. I was like, yeah. But now, I don't even give a rat's whether you see the link and say whatever it is you want to say. I'm totally okay with it now, but I really wish that I didn't care so much about being different. Don't be scared of standing out in the crowd. One thing with people is that when they see something that they're not familiar with, they criticize. At first, start criticizing. It comes in stages. So you're different, or maybe you're doing something that no other person is doing. You're first of all going to get criticized because people do not understand it. You're going out of the norm. After criticizing it, they reduce the critics and maybe start giving opinion of, okay, do it this way, do it that way. You're getting them. And then with time, when they now see that you've succeeded in being different, they start appreciating and wanting to be like you, or wanting to learn that thing that you're doing. I'm telling you. So if you feel different and people are saying you're weird, you're this, you're that, do not care about it. Be proud in your difference. Be proud in your, I don't know the English. You see, this is something I would have done, developing my vocabularies. I'm now struggling to find words to describe this. So if you stand out, be very proud that you're standing out. Hold your head up high. Do not let anyone intimidate you. Do not let anyone look down on you. Even if it's hurting, do not show them that it's hurting. Go back inside and cry in your room. The truth is people easily tear things they don't understand down. And then with time, so even if you're wearing these shoes and it's paining you, stand firm, raise your shoulders high, raise your head up. Don't let anybody make you put your face down. Raise your head up. When you get to your room, you cry. But the thing is, keep being different until it works out for you. Do not let anyone come and say, oh, because they are criticizing or judging you, you stop it. The truth is, nobody knows the handbook to life. So if everybody is doing this, what makes you think that what everybody is doing is correct? So if it's giving you joy in what you're doing, despite it you being different, go for it. Don't let anybody intimidate you. Don't let anybody look down on you. Another thing is self-respect. I'm rounding this video up. The way you treat yourself is the way people are going to treat you. The way you carry yourself is the way people are going to treat you. See, carry yourself with high standard, very great self-esteem. Don't let anybody use their rubbish attitude and rubbish behavior and trenches attitude to stay in your white. Be different. Stand in your difference. But whatever it is that you feel is right, is not hurting anyone, is not illegal, stand by it, be proud of it. Enjoy your 20s, make sure you have fun, but be sure to know when to stop. Even in the Bible, they said there is time for everything. There is time to cry, there is time to laugh, there is time to love. I'm also very grateful to my young self that I was able to do some things for myself that I'm proud of, despite it not being perfect. Do not feel very terrible if you think you're making mistakes or you think your life is being stagnant or whatever. The truth is, you are the writer of your own story. If you say is enough, is enough. Go pursue whatever it is that you love. Do not let frivolities stop you from achieving those visions, those goals, those dreams that you have for yourself. I hope you were able to learn from this video. Let me know in the comment section some of the things that you wish you could have done differently. Now you're paying for them. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.